asks us, "What's the weirdest place you guys have taken a shit?" Okay, and I'm like, "Okay, that's a really weird question." So I'm just like, "Okay, I don't know, like a nasty porta potty," and then my friend just says some bullshit. Okay,
Mhm.
and then I was like, "Okay, let me tell you guys my story, right?" So he obviously just wanted to tell us, and I don't know why, and you'll see why. I would take that to the group. So this guy had a door knocking gig at one point where he drove like an hour away and he carpooled with a bunch of friends. So basically his friends dropped him off in this random ass place that's got like, nothing there, just a bunch of houses. And so
Mhm.
he's walking around, knocking houses, and he's supposed to be there for a certain amount of hours and he's gonna get picked up. And then halfway through, he starts needing to take a shit. He's in the middle of nowhere, right?
Mhm.
And that part of the neighborhood is basically blocked off from like any like community center or like public restaurant or anything, right? So he'd have to walk like 45 minutes. So he's like, okay, you know what? I can hold it in. So he starts knocking while having to take crazy shits, right? Eventually he
Mhm.
can't do it anymore. So now he's frantically walking around trying to find a place to take a shit. But there's no public buildings, right? And he's not gonna go and ask someone, you know, can I get in your house and take a dump, right? That's weird.
Mhm.
So he's walking around, walking around, walking around. Then after about 30 minutes, he finds an like abandoned mechanic shop, right? He goes in the mechanic shop, he tries to open it, there's nothing there. So he goes behind the mechanic shop, he takes a leaf,
Yeah.
he pulls down his pants, and he just explodes behind the mechanic shop. And he starts wiping with the leaves, but there's shit everywhere. There's just shit everywhere. And so now he's walking around with a bunch of shit in his pants, trying to make sales. No one's picking him up, and he just smells crazy. So now he's making a sale. He's cooking, and
Yeah.
then the unk at the door is like, "Wait, what's that smell? What's that smell?" And so this guy with shit in his pants is like, "Oh, sorry, I have to go," and just leaves with just all of that in his pants. And so this guy tells us this, and we're in the university, is like people around, so everyone's listening, and the people just start laughing at this guy. He asks a question, "Oh, what's the craziest place to take a shit?" And then he just gives this crazy story, and I don't know about you, but I would take that to the grave. So
Wait, did he make a sale though?
that's what I'm.
Because if you can make a sale with shit in your pants, that's low key order.
Yo, nah, he did it, bro. Like, I think he just capped up and then waited to get picked up. Dude, I feel bad, but honestly, bro, Batman couldn't get that out of me, dude.